Welcome back everybody, it's DestinysJesus here. Today I've got a VOD of the best duo of the season so far. They've already gone ahead and won this first tournament that's happened. Nayte and Andilex, duo FNCS reigning champions from EU, and they've already gone ahead and won this first tournament, and we're breaking down how they did it, what strategies with the new meta that they employed, and also a bunch of things that they're doing that's really good, solid fundamentals that you need to be learning if you want to get better at duos for the upcoming DreamHack duo tournaments that are going to be coming out. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and I hope you learned a couple new things throughout. In Sweat, you can either try go hotel when they build it next to it with a fish, or you can just take backside. And the thing is, the backside is pretty good, especially if there's only two teams. You can get this building, which is super powerful, and then you can rotate through, get like 3 other chests. Other one can land here. Obviously, the gas station got nerfed, and then you can count this way, and then you can set up like kind of a pinch. And most of the fights in Sweaty at like a pro level end up somewhere in these middle buildings, or one team move towards the skate park kind of. Takes time. Okay, now the other team's completely lost their advantage. Push down. Nate takes contact on front side.
Snipe, c'est bon, je suis là. Viens, ouais, je suis là. Vas-y, go. Il est au-dessus d'hôtel. Je monte.
Nice.
Il va essayer de ligne,
Split angles on the build up.
Je m'écarte et je spam.
In a kind of duo fight like this is kind of what you want to do. You don't want to give the guy a 1v1. You know, you just want to both like piss him off a little bit and force him to peeks here. They're just forcing him to these long range peeks. They know he doesn't have a charge. So these peaks, there's no way they take like too much damage, right? And eventually, especially with this nice right peak he's got here under the floor, they will win this like trade, and the kid will run out of mats, which is kind of all they're playing for here. Andilex doesn't really have enough mats to commit into this. Okay, now he goes up because he's pressuring Nate. You see him, bro? Like he's not even playing as a shotgun. He's just being annoying. Obviously, he's got no mats, so he can't really do too much. Okay, now they drop a little bit. So, such good patience. Just waiting.
31, je viens de lui mettre.
Nice.
Nice.
Gas can.
18.
Je casse. Tu vas tomber, viens vite.
Vas-y, j'arrive.
3, 2, 1.
Vas-y.
38 dégâts de cheat, 28 blancs.
Je l'ai pas touché, Nice.
Nice, very nice. Alright. Very simple. Not really too complicated there. They literally just played extremely annoying. And that's why these guys are so hard to fight on spawn. It's just because they will play like that. They won't give you a 1v1. Like, at what point there could that guy ice a 1v1? And that's the only thing you need in duos. In a duo fight, is just don't give somebody a 1v1. And you'll pretty much guaranteed win it as long as nobody dies. And they literally just do the same thing. They always just play edge second. Just chill, kind of wait. Benefit of Sweaty here is because of how late they leave. These guys have already gone. Either mid-map or they've gone up this way. So they're the only team on this side. So they control this whole side coming into zone, if that makes sense. Unless they like beef the Holly team or the team below Holly on mid game. And normally the only reason they do that is just to get Storm Surge, you know? This is kind of an interesting thing that they did. I don't know if they do this frequently, but just low ground in metal here. It's not even a bad play. Everybody's up later at this point. And this is extremely free, and obviously metal is very hard to get focused in.
Ils sont prêts, hein. C'est 80, je crois, j'ai mis.
Nice. So they aggro this team that's above them here. Main reason is obviously is they can get a refresh since they're fighting, but they can also force movement like that, you know? If they force movement in terms of shockwaves and then bouncing away, or just shockwave is most likely, then they have that whole layer free there. Let me go back. When you force a team like this, they would have this whole low ground layer on this side of zone. They'd have that whole side free to them. Or they can force the refresh. And a lot of people have refresh now because obviously it's completely broken. So they hard pressure here. Get a free refresh. That's pretty much the whole first moving done. He went for the shoot thing. Okay, he dies. Okay. Dive into the right call. Oh my. Right, low ground top again. He has shockwaves and bounces here, and instead chooses to go low ground. Cool. Keeps cutting across. Taking over leads. There's no set tarp or RGL. They just have dynamic rolls, which is always important. Good comms by Nate as he goes up there. I do know the French word for side jump, I'm pretty sure. Nice stuff by Nate. Really nice. Really good top. You can kind of see the path they took is they didn't stick hard edge the whole way through. Like they're not here at this point, you know. They've cut somewhat more like mid zone just so they have more options. So right now they're literally dead center zone. And they're also more towards the front side, which would be this side, you know, because zone's pulling from up here. And the benefit of that is... Oh, I'll play it real quick. soon as zones pulls far, there's nobody here. Look how forward these kids are. Okay, so they're completely on this front side. There's nobody ahead of them at all. They've got this whole like massive distance behind them. And also another nice thing, even if it pulls like over this way or over this way, they can just use that dead side along that side. You know what I mean, right? You guys should know what I mean. I made a video on this ages ago. But they can just go dead side low ground again. Or they could use movement. They've still got their shockwaves and their bouncers. However, their shockwaves and their bouncers at this point are their win condition. Nice. Cool. Still not using their movement here. They got that massive refresh on 50-50, so they really don't need to worry too much. And if they save these shockwaves, they'll be hard chilling. Okay, here. I mean, at this point, you can kind of argue that getting to dead side is like relevant, or like getting away from people. But because there's only 18 people left, you will just get focused and you will just get sprayed, especially because now they're out of hard mats, you know, they've only got wood. So stopping on edge here is fine. And also this is the perfect time where you can find a solo, you know. It's literally the perfect time where you can find a solo running across your walls. You can find a low HP duo and you can wipe them, and then you can get a refresh. And then as soon as that refresh comes in on the 7th zone, which is the zone now, then the win condition with the shockwaves and the mats, everything comes in, you know. There we go. Perfect kill on the edge of zone right there. Zone pulls towards them, chilling. Nice. So much space here as well. This is the benefit of full tarping, is you really don't need to worry about needing to heal because you've got so much space everywhere around you. Nice angle. Again, he loves those right peaks on the floors that we saw earlier. Chilling, cuts across. Still has these shocks, bro. I want to see when he actually like thinks about using them. Like, is he waiting for night zone? Is he waiting for like another refresh? Only thing stopping him here is probably his health because he doesn't have any fish. They changed the zone size. I just don't know where it's going. He gets knocked. Could somebody in chat tell me where zone's going? Top 4. Not a bad game. Only thing I think they should have done there, as soon as this refresh comes in, kind of get the refresh here. Get the mats, look at their HP. Not the best, obviously, like 120 plus is enough to go for height, especially when you've got YHP. The fact that they waited this long, tanked, and then they're like messing around on low ground, or like in their top, that's wood. They're obviously going to get focused by height. This is the perfect time. Just go in separate boxes, double shockwave up, maybe even back one person bounces shockwave. Would have been chilling. Nice. Again, those edits are already paying off. Gets the knock with a gas can. And it calls the kid. This is also something I noticed when I was watching this live, is look at their movement as a duo here. So he gets the cone, obviously. Look what he does. He moves back out the way, and that gives him a really nice angle. So if you imagine from this guy's perspective, he can only see Andilex's like legs here, you know? He can't see his upper body because of that Ryan peak on the wall. And then Nayte is taking full contact. So obviously the guy shoots Nayte, and Andilex doesn't get knocked. Look, the guy shoots Nayte, hits him, and then Nayte wins the trade. Andilex doesn't take any damage. Just because of his movement there to get behind the wall left-hand peak. Obviously, he's still helping and he's still getting shots from the guy. But Nayte takes the brunt force of the contact to the peak just because Andilex is right there in his face, you know? Pepper rotates instead. Not really the best layer choice there. Gets coned as well. Nice. Very nice. Why does this work real quick? Nobody's really holding. I mean, there's like a couple guys holding. Everybody is focused on shockwaving or bouncering or riff fishing in or sanding in. Nobody's focused on just holding for a kill and then like late crash padding, you know? You gotta kind of keep that. Gotta keep what is in the meta in mind to see what you can get away with. Because obviously like a pepper rotate works, you know? But again here they go low ground. Up a little bit. Okay.
J'ai 450 mats.
28, 3 fois.
Nice.
Chilling.
Fight.
That's blueprint I did. Also here they're playing charge tack as well.
Rentre dans la brique, Dans ma box.
Oh, what the f.
Nice. Termine.
Nice. Shockwave insta, bro. Nice, man.
Shockton, non? C'est moi.
Nice, parfait.
Bouge. Faut que je me shield. Extend. Oh, tu t'en, c'est bon. Avance. Je cherche des kills derrière.
Ouais, 400 de bas.
Tiens, j'ai plus ma brique, tiens. Oh, t'es full vie, faut que tu restes en vie.
Regarde, on est bien. J'ai que son année.
So laggy, yeah. It servers on laggy this season. Okay. Nice. So looking for edits. This is the colossal zone. This is a really bad zone.
Un HP, HP, mort.
Nice, cool, man. That kid just got 200 zeroed.
Vas-y.
Okay, Nate keeps going. Changes layer 1 to the side there. This is a very important like kind of concept thing. You don't need to go up or down a layer just because there's something blocking you. Going to the side is, majority of the time, is the way better option just because it doesn't get you focused. And it also doesn't change your position drastically, where another team on that layer or a team on height will notice you, you know? They're still playing very discreet here, which is really, really important.
Dans ma box, tu mens. Elle va dans le Coliseum, faut que tu montes. Là, tu peux pas rentrer.
This is the up Coliseum zone. This is very bad.
T'as triché pas kill là. T'as 90 de maths.
Like, what is this zone?
Nice là, t'as
Answers up. That's a good play.
Nice. Nice. Dommage.
Oh, that was actually so close versus that kid. Really good awareness there. Like, he knows the kid's gonna go for that left-hand window peek, or he's gonna go for the right window peek. So Nate just swings a bit more to the right to counteract it, and then takes the wall. You see here, just that little swing. He could have swung a bit closer, maybe. I don't know, or use the shotguns for a place.